To mark the 70th anniversary of the end of World War II, Wargaming, along with Bravo369 and Rusavia, will embark on a harrowing flight recreation of the Alaska and Siberian air route.
Nazi Germany could not withstand the combined industrial power of Britain, the United States, and the Soviet Union.
Today at the Smithsonian, we're talking about the Warplanes to Siberia project.
One of the provisions of the Lend-Lease Act was the opening of a route from Alaska to Siberia, which was the shortest route to get war material from the United States to the former Soviet Union. We will recreate the historic Alaska to Siberia route and fly several warplanes from the United States across the Bering Sea onto Siberia all the way to Moscow.
The Siberian air route was very difficult during the war years. It was a mostly uninhabited area, with really long distances between airfields. If a plane developed a problem, finding a place to make an emergency landing could be difficult.
Two real key aircraft really were the P-39 Air Cobra and the P-63 King Cobra. And the Soviets proved that they could take this type of hardware and really do some amazing things with it.
Cobras were used by aces like Rich Kalov, Ahmed Khan, and many other heroic pilots of World War II. For example, Pakrychkin made use of external fuel tanks to successfully intercept Junkers transport planes over the Black Sea.
We also had the C-47, which was basically a Douglas DC-3 that was converted for military transport use. We had the B-25 Mitchell, which a lot of people are very familiar with, that was part of the Doolittle raid on Tokyo.
The route was used to transport planes like the famous P-40, which did its fair share of the fighting. Pilots flying the P-40 took part in the Battle of Moscow. It had the advantage of high durability and a rate of fire per second that was fairly substantial for the time.
And we had the AT-6 Texan, which is an advanced trainer, which will be one of the aircraft that will be flying on this recreation. They called it the pilot maker. 2.5 to 3 hours in that AT-6 is physically demanding.
According to the memoirs of veterans, Americans who were preparing the aircraft for the journey had a very warm attitude towards the Soviet pilots, their struggle, and their homeland.
We were brothers in arms. This allows us to believe in our common future.
I know that the Wargaming Net community is going to be very excited about following this project because we have three nations, the United States, Canada, and Russia, that are all going to be working together in mutual cooperation as we did as allies during World War II.
Follow the Alaska-Siberia project at alsib.org.